If your backtesting software is inaccurate, every trade you make could be based on false signals. Don't risk your capital on faulty tools. The best backtesting software gives you bulletproof accuracy and flexible customization so that you can trust every signal and fine-tune your strategy with confidence. Choose wisely, your profits depend on it. Whenever I'm analyzing portfolio backtesting tools, I never start with the shiny promises on their website and the marketing. I go straight to the real battlefield, the user reviews. And the truth is, the best way to gauge a platform is to first dig into the lowest rated experiences before weighing the good. And that's exactly what I did. Starting with Tradezella, I found one user who was pretty frustrated. He said that he purchased a yearly subscription but couldn't sync it with his broker. He added that manual entries were slow, and when he requested a refund hours later, support denied it. So, yeah, honestly, that sounds frustrating. But I did dig around, and I did see that cases like this are pretty rare. The vast majority of reviews for Tradezella are glowing. It has a 4.8 out of 5 star rating. It's also worth noting that most users say that they integrate smoothly with MT4 and MT5. And if you ever do face billing issues, protections like chargebacks exist, but I doubt it would come to that. On the other hand, many traders describe Tradezella as a game changer for them. One user compared it to TraderSync and said that Tradezella felt far more direct, more customizable, and ultimately more useful. He also highlighted that with Tradezella, you define the playbooks, tags, journal, and replay trades in a way that is far better for tracking performance, something you can only wish for in like TradeSync. Another trader described Tradezella as a must-have for every trader. He highlighted how the dashboard gave him a complete snapshot of his stats, letting him replay trades, tag them, and hold himself accountable for how they were trading. So for me, that balance of power and simplicity and advice and strategy and like the level of tools that's going on and how people are talking about it, that's exactly why I think Tradezella earns the title of the best backtesting software. When I looked into Forex Tester, though, I found a review from a user who bought a lifetime subscription but ran into a confusing problem. When he entered a sell trade, the software showed a loss as if he had entered a buy trade instead, and he was frustrated. So yeah, that would be alarming if it were widespread, but the team actually replied in detail. So they asked for screenshots and they clarified that the issue often comes down to incorrect lot size settings. They even provided step-by-step fixes. So yeah, I made sure I looked at all the communication back and forth, and I really think that this demonstrates a responsive support and a support that's trying to help. And on the other hand, I have seen plenty of traders call Forex Tester the most perfect educational tool for beginners. Others say that the interface feels clean, reliable, and fast. So that kind of consistency, really across the different reviews I've seen, tells me that issues like the one I see that one or twice, like here and there, are more edge cases, not the norm. All right, next, looking into FX replay, I found the review of a user who said that the bar replay mode wasn't gonna pause properly for him, and it was running straight to the end of the session and forcing him to basically restart. So yeah, honestly, that would be pretty annoying if it happened to me. But again, the team here was also quick to respond, and they pointed out that right-clicking on the chart actually allows you to jump back in time. They even shared a short video tutorial. And when I browsed through other feedback, I also saw many reviews from traders praising it for making, the strategy practice fun and practical, and no one else had many issues with the tools. One trader said that he used it to tweak his ORB and ILM strategies across multiple sessions, calling it an essential tool for serious backtesting. So, while every platform has its occasional negative reviews, the key is in how they handle it and how common it is. For these three, the issues do seem pretty rare and often resolvable. Now, let's actually get into the features that set these backtesting trading platforms apart. Let's start with Tradezella. Now, this isn't just a backtesting platform. It's a complete trading journal and analytics powerhouse. The feature that impressed me the most was the trade replay. You can relive your trades second by second. You can see exactly what you saw on the chart, what you were thinking, and where it all went right or wrong. This is initially invaluable for refining your strategies. Then there's the playbook feature. This is where you define the rules of your strategy. You set entry criteria, exit rules, and risk parameters. Tradezella then tracks every trade against this playbook, so you can see with hard data if you're actually following your plan or if you're sabotaging yourself. Basically keeps you accountable. And the reports overview gives you a statistical deep dive into your performance too. And we're not just talking like win rate by itself. It breaks down your average win versus loss, profit factor, expectancy. all the metrics that matter for portfolio testing and long-term growth. It also updates automatically as you import new trades, and it gets smarter. So I also found the progress tracker really motivating. So you can set trading goals, and you can also set lifestyle goals, and the platform basically helps you track your consistency over time. It's about building the discipline needed to succeed. And this brings us to what I consider the absolute core of Tradezella, the feature that ties everything together. It's a philosophy on backtesting trading strategies. Backtesting here isn't just pushing a button, it's a full diagnostic process designed to answer some critical questions. Does your strategy really have an edge? How does it handle tough markets? What's the actual risk? Every feature, from trade replay to playbooks, serves this single goal: to give you that data driven proof of your strategy's strength or reveal its flaws before you risk some real money. This approach turns hopeful guessing or confidence in a strategy into certain confident execution of that strategy. And that really makes the platform a professional strategy lab and somewhere you can test these ideas. All right, now next, Forex Tester takes a different approach. So its core strength is in deep manual backtesting. The manual backtesting mode lets you scroll charts bar by bar, placing trades as if you were trading live. So I've actually used this to stress test strategies without risking capital, and it feels realistic. Forex Tester also supports algo backtesting, so you can run algorithmic strategies across historical data and see how they would have performed. Now, this isn't just for Forex either. You can backtest crypto and ETFs. For me, that kind of flexibility matters because strategies don't always translate across asset classes, right? It also has a trading replay feature where you can basically re-experience past market conditions and practice managing trades. And if you're learning smart money concepts, Forex Tester basically gives you the tools to simulate institutional behavior, which can be very helpful in sharpening your understanding. Now, FX Replay carves out its own niche too. It focuses on replaying past price action in a realistic environment. Its standout feature is the ability to backtest multiple assets, up to 5 at once in just one session. So this is huge if you maybe trade correlations, or if you want to see how your strategy performs across markets simultaneously. Their newest feature, FX Replay Battles, is genuinely innovative. It's like esports for trading. You can challenge friends to a 1v1 duel or join a team battle, all using real historical data. It adds a competitive social layer to practice that can really accelerate learning. So overall, each I think fills a different gap. But when it comes to building a more complete edge, I do think Tradezella is the one that I would keep in my arsenal, but all of them also have really strong tools and great cases for them. But all of them are not flawless either, right? Tradezella's depth can feel overwhelming initially, but that's also because it's a comprehensive toolkit with deep detail in each of the tools, and there's a lot to learn with strategy and how to use them. A learning curve is a small price to pay for the clarity it provides, though. Forex Tester's manual process requires more setup in the beginning and over time to tweak things, but this also ensures precision, and it's essential for anyone serious about validating their strategies. And FX Replay's competitive features might seem playful, but this engagement is also a smart way to make disciplined practice more sustainable. And when it comes to costs, I think the good news is that none of these platforms will break the bank. They're all reasonably priced for what you get, but I also found Tradezella to be the best value overall, especially considering the depth of tools it offers. Check the links in the description for their most current pricing and any active promos going on. We do our best to keep those updated so that you always get the best deal. But here's the bottom line after testing them all myself. If you want the most detailed, all-in-one backtesting platform that combines powerful analytics, journaling, and replay to perfect your trading strategies, Tradezella is the one I trust and use myself. It's the complete package, but the others are pretty good too. So to get started and to see which one is right for you, make sure to check the links in the description for the latest pricing and any special discounts we've secured.